guys, it's Kylie and welcome back to my channel, OkieGirlBling'n'Things. So today I'm going to show y'all how to put a granny square around a heart. So I will be showing y'all how to put the granny square around this heart, but I will not be showing y'all how to make this heart pattern because this is not actually my heart pattern. I had a friend text me this heart pattern and say, can you make a granny square? She'd made a lot of hearts, but she couldn't figure out how to put the granny square around them. So I did. And I figured out how to do that, and I thought I'd share it with y'all. So I will link this heart pattern below. It is by sarahmaker.com. I'll put the link for this pattern below so y'all can go find it and go ahead and y'all can go make y'all's hearts. And once you have a heart made, you can come back to this tutorial. Make sure you save it. Come back to this tutorial and I will show y'all how to put the granny square around it. Okay, so once you have your heart made, there should be 37 stitches around it. And that is, I am not counting that very center slip stitch. That does not count as a stitch. So you should have 37 stitches around your heart. And to start, I'm going to join my yarn in the second stitch. Shows up on the second stitch to the right of that slip stitch. So you can see the slip stitches in the middle. And then 1, 2. So this right here, this stitch, I'm going to join my yarn, and I'm going to, for round 1 only, I'm going to work in the back loops only. To me, that just helps the heart pop even more. So I'm going to just join into the back loop. I'm just going to slip stitch right there into that stitch, and that's where we will start working. Okay, so for round 1, like I mentioned, we will be working in the back loop only for this round. And to start off, I'm going to chain 3. And this chain 3 is going to count as a, let me scoot out just a little bit. And this chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet stitch. Okay, then the next stitch, we're going to work a treble crochet. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert in the back loop, pull the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're going to work another treble crochet, but we're going to skip this slip stitch. And then we're going to skip the first stitch. So if you look real close, there's your slip stitch, there's your first stitch. We're going to skip both of those and place a treble right there. Okay, and then the next stitch, we're going to place a double crochet. Okay, we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip 2 stitches. We're going to half double crochet in that next stitch. Double crochet in the next stitch. Now we're going to chain 2 to make a corner. Going to turn it here like so. I'm going to double crochet in the next stitch. I'm going to half double crochet in the next. We're going to chain 1, skip a stitch. We're going to half double crochet, and then we'll work a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. You're going to chain 1 again. You're going to skip a stitch. You're going to double crochet. And then in this next stitch, we're going to work a treble crochet, a chain 2, and a treble crochet in that same stitch. We're going to double crochet. We're going to chain 1. We're going to half double crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in that next, and half double on the next one. You're going to chain 1. You're going to double crochet in the next stitch. In this next stitch, we're going to work a treble. Chain 2 and a treble in that same stitch. You're going to work a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1. You're going to skip 2 stitches. And I know this first round is just a little bit different, but this is the way I got it to all come out even. So just bear with me. So like I said, we're going to skip 2 stitches. We're going to double crochet in that next. And then we're going to work a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. We're going to chain 1, skip a stitch. We're going to half double crochet. We are going to now work a double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to chain 2, make our very last corner. We're going to double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to do half in the next one, half double crochet. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to skip these 2 stitches and slip stitch in the top of this chain 3. And that'll be round 1. And looking at it now, it does look a little jumbled. If you'll just take it and just kind of stretch it with your fingers. So as we add rounds, it will even out by itself, and you'll see later on, because the top is much wider of an area that we've had to go around as opposed to the bottom. So don't worry about it, it'll even out as we go. And you can always, if you feel like you need to, after you make them, you can block them. Although these here that I have, I'll zoom out a little bit. These here that I have not blocked, and you can see how pretty much how even they are. So we'll go ahead and I'll show y'all how to do round 2. Okay, so for round 2, going around your heart, you're going to chain 4. This chain 4 will count as a double crochet and a chain 1 space. You're going to skip these 4 stitches, and you're going to work 3 double crochet in this chain 1 space. You're going to chain 1, and you're going to work in this chain 2 space. You're going to work 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet, and make another corner. After you do your 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet in that chain 2 space, you will chain 1 and place 3 double crochet in the next chain space. You will chain 1 and just repeat that all the way till you get to that next chain 2 space. So I'm going to chain 1, work 3 double crochet in this next chain 1 space. I'm going to chain 1, and then when we get to this corner, we are going to place 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. And we'll just repeat what we just done all the way around until we get back to this last corner. And I will go ahead and repeat this around the granny square and catch up to y'all when I get back to this last corner. Okay, so I have reached back to my last corner of this round and done it like I did in the other corners, placing 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet in the corner. And there is our first stitch for the round. So I'm going to go ahead and chain 1. And then I'm going to place 2 double crochet in this last chain 1 space. And I'm only going to put 2 there because remember that this chain 4 counted as a double crochet in chain 1. So after you place your 2 double crochet there, you can slip stitch into the 3rd chain up of this chain 4. Like so. And that completes round 2. And you can see how it's already starting to even out even more. So we'll go on and go to round 3. Rounds 3 and 4 will be repeats so that you can repeat as many times as you want till you get to the size you want. There's only one difference between round 3 and 4, and it's how you start it. So for round 3, we'll be chaining 3, and this counts as a double crochet. We will then place 2 double crochet in this chain 1 space, chain 1, and then we're going to put 3 double crochet in this next chain 1 space and chain 1 after those 3 double crochet. So I'll put 3 double crochet in this chain 1 space, 2, 3, chain 1, and you'll repeat that across till you get to the corner, your chain 2 space, which I only had to do it once, but every round you keep adding on, it'll get farther and farther away. So in the corner, we'll do like we done last time, place 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 more double crochet. And we're basically just going to repeat this the exact same way we repeated or we done round 2. You will chain 1, 3 double crochet in your chain 1 space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in your chain 1 space, chain 1 till you get to a corner, and then when you get to a corner, you'll place 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet in that corner. And you'll repeat that all the way around till you get back up here to this last chain 1 space. And I will get back to y'all when I get to this last chain 1 space and show y'all how to end it. Okay, so I have almost finished this last round. I have just finished this corner. I went ahead and chained 1 after this corner, and then you're just going to place 3 double crochet in each chain 1 space and chain 1 across until you reach the beginning of your round. In this case, it's just 1, but like I said, it'll get farther and farther with each additional round you add. So I'm gonna put my 3 double crochet there, chain 1, and then I'm going to place a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. And that is round 3, like so. So you can see it's even more even now than it was. And like I said, you can totally block these if you want to. I didn't, but you totally can if you think you want to lay out just a little bit straighter or something. So round 4 is basically a kind of a repetition of round 2, but when I wrote the pattern out, I kind of needed an extra round because to even a little bit, just so I could say repeat here to here. You know, round 2 it was smaller and I didn't have repeats there, but round 4 you will, and you'll see what I'm saying if you're reading the written pattern. So round 4 is basically, it's gonna be very similar to round 2. We chain 4. So basically the differences between rounds 3 and 4 or 2 and 3 is just how you start the round. The rest of the round is worked the same way. It's just how you start and end it. So for round 4, I have chained 4, and that counts as your double crochet and chain 1. And then you're just going to place 3 double crochet in each chain 1 space and chain 1 until you repeat that until you get to your chain 2 corner. And when you get to your corner, you're going to work it like you've always worked it, placing 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. And you'll work it all the way around like normal until you get back to the very last spot here. When you get here, you'll only place 2 double crochet here like you did in round 2 and slip stitch in the 3rd chain up of that chain 4. So it's basically worked just like round 2. You'll repeat rounds 3 and 4 as many times as you like till it is the size you want it. And that is how easy it is to make a heart granny square. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to drop them below. And remember, I do also have the written directions on my blog for this tutorial. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this. If you had, be sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and happy crocheting, guys.